Today in the battle arena, well, we've got the Hulk, the strongest one there is, one of the most powerful heroes in Marvel, going up against Battle Beast, the ultimate warrior, one of the most powerful characters in Invincible. So let's come out on top here. Who wins? Let's find out. And first things first, we already know who the Hulk is, but I actually want to talk about just how strong the Hulk is. Kind of establish a baseline for just how powerful Hulk is on a regular basis. So, starting out, let's swing for the fences. He supported the weight of a star, though the effort did eventually transform him back into Bruce. He's held together tectonic plates on the planet Sakaar, and people who were actually communicating with the planet itself, don't ask me how that one worked, they believed that the planet wasn't going to hold. And he also generated enough force to power the shield that was able to stop the planet destroyer Celestial Exitar. And just look how big that dude is compared to the Earth. Hulk has snapped Red Hulk's arm. He shook the whole planet during a fight with mutated animals, and did it again while fighting against Red Hulk. He's repeatedly injured Thor and Hercules with his punches and sent them flying backwards, even stalemating Thor in terms of strength for an hour straight. Then it took two of Sentry's hands to stop one of Hulk's punches. He's also knocked out Thor with one hit. One punch from the Hulk sent the Hulkbuster armor into critical condition. He's sent both Hercules and Jane Foster flying off him just by flexing his muscles. Hulk has even broken through the time barrier before and broke the space time continuum with his punches. And that's just scratching the surface for the Hulk when it comes to strength. God, I mean, he's injured both Zom and Zeus with his punches, Sky Father level beings. Brought down a whole universe during his fight with Nightcrawler. He's so strong that the Matter Thinker, one of the smartest dudes out there, can't even calculate his strength. His power is enough to threaten the entire planet, and S.H.I.E.L.D. is fairly certain that he can crack the world in half. Hulk is just insanely strong, and he's been this insanely strong across his entire superheroing career. He's also insanely tough. Hulk's been completely unharmed after explosions gone off right in his mouth before. Red Hulk hit him hard enough to cause an explosion, and Hulk was perfectly fine. He's taken hits from Thor, Iron Man, and Giant Man all at the same time, and has even taken his own punches before. Hulk took a punch from Thanos that sent him flying backwards, completely wrecking a small town in the process. And what's Hulk do? He just smiles, he does a little smirk, and jumps right back into the fight. He's consistently brushed off attacks from people like Thor, Hyperion, Juggernaut, and Hercules, all like they were nothing. He's taken nuclear blast powerful enough to destroy islands, and he literally did not feel the attack. I remember when Hulk withstood the weight of a star, that thing we talked about at the very, very beginning. Well, that attack was from Proxima Midnight's spear, which was forged and contained a sun trapped in a distorted space time, making the attack both the weight of a sun and also an all consuming supernova at the same time. And Hulk withstood that attack. He's even proven that he's tougher than primary adamantium, which is arguably the strongest metal in Marvel, as he shrugged off an attack by the Mad Thinker that was capable of liquefying and molding primary adamantium. Hulk has also gone up against a villain named Galaxy Master, someone who can destroy planets with his blast. And yet, Galaxy Master couldn't kill Hulk, even when he increases power 10 times over, times 10. He's also gone up against Hirokala, who's able to break apart planets as just a side effect of his fights. But yet his full on blast barely even injured Hulk. Okay, so that's the Hulk. Impressive. And that's what the Hulk is bringing to the fight. But what about his challenger, Battle Beast? This guy is a warrior through and through, constantly searching across the cosmos, just looking for the ultimate fight, with the ultimate goal being to die while fighting against a strong opponent. So, being like that, being the ultimate warrior, you can bet he's crazy strong and powerful. He's been able to beat Invincible like it was nothing. Just to put that into perspective, around that same time, Invincible had gotten into a fight with his dad, and he was in better condition at the end of that fight, at the end of this whooping, than he was in his fight with Battle Beast. So that's impressive. He's fought against multiple Viltrumites at once. These guys are basically like Kryptonians. He's fought against Ragnars, aliens who can easily kill and injure Viltrumites. And Battle Beast has even killed Viltrumites himself before. And then there's his fight against Thrag. And yeah, Battle Beast did ultimately lose that fight, but he put up a super good battle, did a whole lot of damage to Thrag, fought for a good long while. And again, just to provide some scaling here, at around that same time, Invincible was barely able to give Thrag a nosebleed. And so Invincible gets more and more powerful throughout the series. And so around that time in the series, the kid was able to survive nukes and city destroying blast. He's that powerful, but he could do nothing to Thrag. Battle Beast could do this to Thrag. And then Battle Beast isn't just strong, he's also really tough. I mean, he's taken all those attacks from Thrag. He casually jumps down from outer space, lands on a planet just ready to go, and even survived the destruction of Viltrum, but was knocked out by the blast. But I mean, it was a blast from a planet being destroyed. It's not like being just knocked out is a knock against him. Okay, so that's who we've got. That's what they're capable of. Now, who's coming out on top here? Well, I don't want to give it to Hulk just because he's been around for longer, just because he's got more feats, but I do want to focus in on the fact that Hulk just has better feats. Like a lot of Battle Beast feats come from, you guessed it, battles. And so a lot of his strength can be gauged off of just fighting against others, mostly fighting against Thrag. On the other hand, Hulk hasn't just fought against and beaten Thor and Sentry, hasn't just shaken planets in his fights against Red Hulk, but he's also held together tectonic plates, lifted stars, stopped celestials in their tracks, even shattered the space time continuum by literally punching through time. Battleby survived the blast from Viltrum being destroyed. He took attacks from Thrag, but then was also killed by Thrag with his heart being ripped out, then was worn as a dope cape. So there's definitely a limit to that durability of his. But surviving the blast from planets being destroyed and punches from Thrag. Well, Hulk just smirked after being launched by Thanos. He's taken so many attacks from Thor throughout the years. It's not even funny, it's not even worth counting. But he's also taken plenty of attacks from people like Juggernaut and Hercules, and survived planet destroying blast 10 times over. See, that's what I mean. It's not like Hulk has the advantage here just because he's got more feats, has been around for longer. He's got the advantage here because he's just got better feats, because he's just better. And I think Hulk is ultimately coming out on top here. He's gonna give Battle Beast the fight of his life. Give Battle Beast the fight that he's always been looking for. and probably gonna kill Battle Beast in the process. Yeah, Hulk is coming out on top here. Hulk wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below. Also, what do you think about Invincible? What do you think about the series finale? Sound off down below. Finally, be sure hit that like button, subscribe button, turn notifications from the DanCo army, and I will see y'all next time.